All right, let's get it. All right, so you said we're doing 3 on top?
Yeah.
3 on top, put the line in it.
Yeah.
High fade, right?
Yep.
All right. All right, guys, so your boy's gonna be putting to use the new Babyless Low Pro and the authentic version. One thing I didn't say on my unboxing is, because I actually didn't notice it, but that the lever on here, the blade actually opens up a little more. I don't know if y'all can really see it, but I'll show it to y'all later on in the video. But the blade actually opens up more than the original Low Pro. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this to use, because y'all know the unboxing video, I didn't actually show me using it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing to use and let y'all know what I think about it. You said a 3 on top, so we're cutting it all off, right?
Yep.
All right, so my boy's getting the 3, so that's good because we're gonna actually see the power of this clipper. All right, so this is my 3 guard. And as y'all can see, it's cutting through that hair pretty easily. Pretty smooth, nice and easy. And we're just gonna get the top down to number 3, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the sides. But I do want to say that this clipper does feel like it's cutting smooth. I don't know if my client feels any difference between these clippers and other clippers. But for me, just straight off the bat, I can feel that it's cutting through effortlessly. All right, so I knocked the top down with a 3. I'm gonna go ahead and take a number 2 to the sides, just because I like to debulk the sides a little bit before I actually get into my fading work. And once again, as y'all see, it's just cutting through this hair pretty easily, no issues. I do want to add a little disclaimer in there though. It is a brand new clipper. I've only used it on a couple haircuts. So y'all know how new clippers are. They always work really good. But I mean, I'm sure, Babyless puts out great quality products. So I'm not saying that it's gonna mess up, but some clippers do, but I don't think this one will. But nonetheless, as y'all can see, it's just mowing down that bulk pretty easily. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side, number 2 guard. Just debulking the side. And then I'm gonna open my number 2 guard towards the top of this area. Right about the ridge area, he does want a high fade. So I'm making sure that I get all that down. That way I can actually start my blending process. All right, so now that that is done, I'm gonna go in with my clipper all the way closed. I'm gonna set in a bald line. Once again, he is gonna get a high fade, so we're not worried about any C-cup area. We're gonna go ahead and take all that off. And I'm just gonna bald him out all the way around the head. And then all this hair down here, we're gonna use that. We're gonna use a trimmer to take that hair off. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take off all this hair with my trimmer so we can see how this trimmer balds out. And as y'all can see, it's just mowing through this bulk at the bottom, no issue. Like I said, man, Babyless comes out with great quality products, so I'm really never questioning the way they perform. But I know y'all want to see it, so I'm doing this for y'all because I already know these tools are gonna perform good. I ain't got no question about it. And as y'all see, I'm coming up right below my initial guideline. That way I don't leave too harsh of a line. But really, I know y'all want to see how this thing goes through bulk, so that's what your boy's doing here. Y'all can hear it's got that nice crunch to it. I know some people really like to hear that when they're cutting hair, and I get it, it's satisfying. Same thing on this side, we're just getting all this hair off. So I hit the bottom with the shaver, and I'm just raising up this line a little bit just to make sure it's straight. And like I said, I'm only gonna record me doing this side of the haircut. I normally like to put my guidelines in going all the way around. Well, not normally, but it's something I've been doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and just record this side of the video for y'all. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my lever all the way open. And once again, guys, we do have a longer lever than the original Low Pro. So I know that was an issue with some people. I know some people were asking me about it, if I felt that it didn't open up far enough, but it wasn't an issue for me. Like I said, I know some people had that issue, but I guess this will help fix that issue that people were saying that they are having with this clipper with the lever not opening. So they actually made it a little longer, so you know, it's gonna be easier to blend. And honestly, that's something I didn't even know about until I seen Sean Cut's hair video about it. I was like, man, I didn't even know they made the lever longer. But after the clipper open, I'm going with my 1 guard lever open. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my 1.5 guard. Normally I would do a 2, but he already debulked this with the 2, so I'm gonna go on my 1.5 guard open. And now I'm gonna start doing some down fading. So that was the 1.5 open, this is the 1.5 closed. And once again, guys, I'm really liking the performance of these clippers. I don't know what it is, but to me, they honestly feel that they're performing a little better than the original LoPros. And I really like the original LoPros. Like, those were my go-tos for a good minute. And I'm liking these, man. These might be my go-tos for the next couple weeks or so. You know, I always get new tools and try those out, but I'm liking the way these are working. But now I'm gonna go on with my 1 guard closed. I've already done it open, so I'm just gonna go with it closed. And if there's any discrepancies after me going in with it closed, I'll adjust my lever as needed. And as you see me now, I'm just doing some lever play. Just adjusting my lever where I see fit, where I see is needed to get these dark spots out. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my 0.5 guard or my half guard, halfway open. And I'm gonna start attacking this line that you see me attacking now. And then I'll just close my lever notch by notch, working my way down. And then once this is done, I'm gonna attack that bottom line and then do some detail work. Now I'm gonna go in with my clipper halfway, because I already went in with my clipper all the way open. So now I'm gonna go with it halfway open. Just attacking this bottom line that y'all see here. Close it 1 notch. And then close it all the way. See, now that's the base of my blend. So, you know, these LoPros doing a pretty good job. Obviously, there are some discrepancies still in the cut, but that's cool. I'm gonna go back and detail that right now. You know, I just like to do the base of my blend first, get all those lines out, and then go back in and really try to detail and polish up the blend. So this is my 1/16 guard. Just adjusting my lever as needed. All right, so basically that blend is there. Once again, like I said, I'm still gonna do some more detail work. I just did a little bit of detail work. Now I'm gonna go in with my trimmer. We're taking the LoPro trimmer and we're gonna hit this line, see how this thing works with the lineup. All right, so now I'm going in with my trimmer. I'm gonna start off in the middle, setting my initial guideline, and then I'm just gonna work my way over to this side of the blend. And as you can see, I ain't trying to call my client out, but he's got a little light spots right here, man. So we're gonna try to keep it as natural as possible and not push it back too far, but we do want to leave a nice crisp line. So sometimes you gotta raise it up a little bit just to leave a nice crisp line. And I'm gonna enhance this anyway, so I'm not really focused on pushing it back too far. And now we're gonna hit that vertical bar. So as y'all can see, these trimmers, they working pretty good, man. They lining up good. I know a lot of people don't like the DLC blade for whatever reason. I've never had an issue with it. I've actually really enjoyed the DLC blade. But I think they're working good. Y'all can see that line that it put in there. Y'all saw it debulk. Now I'm going back in and just attacking some of these dark areas. But yeah, man, that's the new LoPro clipper and trimmer set, the Andy Authentic limited edition. Influencer Edition, I don't know how to word it, but y'all know it's the new Influencer Edition of the LoPros. Longer bracket or longer stretch on the clipper. You know, motor still feels super powerful. I like the fade blade on it. Once again, guys, it does come with that fade blade on the clipper, and the trimmer has the black DLC blade. As y'all saw me line up with it, worked really good. I didn't have an issue with it lined up, and it looks good. All right, guys, check it out. This is the finished product with the LoPro clipper and trimmer. As you can see, we put a little hard part in there. About faded up. Here's the opposite side. Once again, all done with the Babyless LoPro and the authentic Influencer Edition. Let's get it. What's good, world? It's your boy Tank be chopping, and I think I should win the Creative Content Grammy, because let's be honest, your boy be putting in work.
When you're married to an influencer, this is your life. It is 10:22. We just got to San Antonio for tomorrow's show.
Let's go ahead and check. You're gonna move the camera. What are you doing?
Are you pooping?
Get out of here, bro. Let me finish. I try my absolute hardest to try to make sure to put out great quality content for everybody in the barber community. Whether it be with unboxings and clipper reviews. Here is the clipper. Y'all check out that blade. And this is what we got inside the box. Hitting the streets and asking random strangers about their barber. You think I can ask you some questions real quick for you two? Real quick. All right, man. Sometimes it didn't go good, but sometimes it did. What is too much for you to pay for a haircut?
I don't know, bro. The barber's good. There's not really a price.
Attending barber events and asking barbers questions that other barbers may want to know. How much do you charge your clients for a haircut?
I charge $50, $35 a cut.
$60. Funny skits for IG.
Understand?
Don't go in there.
Don't touch it!
All right.
There. I was at about 6 there. You don't want to see me go to 10.
Barber tips and tutorials. Let me walk y'all through this taper fade. Basically use like a flick out motion. Basically it helps me blend. I try to find a way to put out great quality content every single day, and it'd be an honor if your boy can get your vote. So please, make sure to vote one time for your boy, Tank be chopping. Appreciate it. All right, guys, we're gonna be doing a taper on my boy Jake. I know y'all seen him in a couple videos. He's here again, and we're gonna be putting these to use. You know, your boy's gotta get some content for y'all, so we're putting these LoPros to use. We're just gonna taper them up. I'm gonna go in with my 2-guard first to prep everything and get everything down to that length. And the reason why I decided to record his haircut is because y'all seen in the last clip, I had a bald fade. So I decided to do a taper also so y'all can see the way this machine cuts with different texture hair and different type of haircuts also. So we're just going over the sides real quick. Well, just this side with a number 2. Getting it all down to that length. Getting it ready to start my taper work. I'm gonna go ahead and go with my 1.5 open first. And then I'm gonna close it. Basically, I'm gonna do a little bit of down fading and then blend up until what I did while I was down fading. Just because when I do tapers, it seems to be a little quicker when I do it that way. But I've been using these clippers for a couple days now, well, like 2 or 3 days. And I'm liking them, man. I have noticed that they do stretch a little more. Originally, I didn't even know that they were doing that they were stretching a little more, but the more I use them, the more I can actually see that they do stretch a little more, which is good. It makes it a little easier for me. Here's my 1-guard open, blending into what I did with my 1.5. Now I'm gonna close my 1. Come right below that. And I'm not worried about this being perfect right now. I'm just trying to set in like basically the foundation of the cut, and then I'm gonna come back later on and detail everything anyways. All right, so now I'm going with my clipper closed. Then I'm gonna open my clipper all the way. Set in this next section right here. Then I'm gonna blend this out. Try to get it nice and blurry for y'all. All right, so now I'm going in with my 1/16 guard or my half guard. Lever all the way open. Then I'm gonna close my lever as needed. So sometimes I like to go in notch by notch. Sometimes I'll just do halfway and closed. It honestly depends on how comfortable I feel cutting the hair, or you know, how careful I'm trying to be. Sometimes, like I said, I'll just go all the way open and then close it all the way. It just varies from client to client and how I feel in that moment in time. Now here's my my 1-guard open again. And as y'all can see, I'm using the corners, just trying to get this blend to come together. And then I'm gonna bot out the bottom with my trimmer and then hit it up with the razor for y'all. Once again, I'm just adjusting my lever little by little. And I tend to do that the more I'm actually like trying to be a little more precise. So originally when I came through and did my down fading, I was just trying to make it easier for me to blend. And now that I'm actually trying to get a better blend, I'm being a little more precise with it. Still not the final product, but y'all can see it's coming together. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Andy Authentic Stylecraft Pro trimmer. And this thing balds out really good, man. I'm a fan of that DLC blade, especially when it comes to balding. All right, now I'm gonna take my trimmer and just line them up behind the ear, over the ear. As y'all can see, this trimmer's working good, man. Like I said previously, I know some people didn't like the DLC blade for lining. I never really had an issue with it. All right, check it out, man. This is the finished product. Got them looking right. All right, guys, so as y'all seen in the video, your boy was putting to use the Andy Authentic Limited Edition LoProFX. I do want to state that, I'm pretty sure I said it in the video, but I do want to state that this lever actually opens up more than the original LoPro. I'm not sure what the actual length was on the original LoPros, but these open up to, I believe, 4.2 millimeters. Yeah, so these actually open up to 4.2 millimeters. Makes it a little longer, easier to blend, easier to get that one into the two. You know, it's just easier to work with, in my opinion. Some people may not like for levers to stretch a little longer, but me personally, you know, it's been working for me. Takes down bulk really good. Love the way this clipper fades, man. This was actually my go-to clipper. The original LoPro was my go-to clipper for a long time. And yeah, man, I'm really liking it. Once again, as y'all can see, we got the original charging port down here. Fits in the stand, and then the trimmer comes with the DLC blade. Me personally, I am a fan of the DLC blade. I know some people aren't, but me personally, I like it. I have not zero gapped this, nor have I zero gapped this yet, and they're both working really, really good. Now, as far as runtime, the clipper does get 2.5 hours of runtime, and the trimmer gets about 4 hours of runtime. So that's some pretty good numbers, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you have the stand for this, you can easily just put it in the stand. Same thing with the trimmer. If they're dying, or even in between cuts, you can just place them in the stand and they'll charge up pretty good. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch on this clipper and trimmer because I didn't really get to talk about me using it too much in the unboxing, because obviously I only unboxed it and I didn't use it. So I wanted to go ahead and do that on this video, and that's basically what your boy is doing. So yeah, man, if you like these new colorways, once again, they do have the Andy Authentic version, which is this one. They have the Nicole Renee version, which is the blue one, and the Van the Goat version, which is the red ones. If y'all do want to purchase these tools, you can go to BabelessPro.com, use my discount code TANK10 and save yourself a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically it for this video. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. And that's basically it, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.